Hello and welcome to DAP. My name is Veena Prashant, and in this video I am going to show you how you can create a member-facing cancellation page using DAP. If you want to allow your members to self-cancel their subscriptions, you can do that using the DAP member cancellation shortcode. So in this video I'll show you how you can create a member cancellation shortcode. I'll also show you how you can add a pause and a resume button to the cancellation page. Also, the member-facing cancellation, pause, resume, all of these options will only work if you use DAP as your membership plugin and you use Smart Pay Cart SPC as your shopping cart plugin. If you use some other external shopping cart platform, then you will have to do the cancellation in their platform. You cannot do that using the member-facing cancellation shortcode that you create in DAP, because the DAP cancellation will only work for SPC initiated transactions. So just be aware of that. So log into your WordPress admin dashboard, click on DAP member pages. It will bring up a page like this. Here you will find a list of all the pages you have already created. And if you have not yet created a cancellation page, then click on create new member pages to get started. You will see here there are two options. Do you want DAP to generate your member pages? If you want DAP to do this for you, just say yes here, and then check the boxes for the pages that you want DAP to create for you, and then just say create member pages, and it will do this for you. And even though DAP generates these pages, you can always edit and update it if you want to update some setting. That's fine. If you want to do this yourself, in that case you can say no here, and then click on cancellation page, and then just follow the steps there to create your cancellation page. All right, so I'm going to say no here, click on cancellation page, so this way I can show you all the options. All right, so the first thing you need to do is give it a name. And if you have an existing page that you want to use as your cancellation page, that's fine too. You can select that here. Otherwise, give this a name. So I'm going to call it cancellation demo. Check availability to make sure that page is available. Name is available. Next step, template settings. Do you want to show all transactions? If it's set to yes, it will show all the products that the users have, even if the product is not a subscription product. Now, cancellation is only for subscriptions. So this shortcode, if you set this to no, it will only display cancelable transactions, just the subscriptions. But if you set this to yes, it will show all transactions, even the one-off transactions. Even though they are not cancelable, it will list all the transactions on the page. So I'm going to leave it as yes. Select a template. So currently there is just one template, so just select that. Enter product type. So here you can enter a comma separated list of product IDs if you just want to display those product IDs. So if you have 10 products and you want only 3 products to show up on your cancellation page, you can filter that here. If not, just leave it as all. Enter no transaction message. So if there are no transactions found, then it will just show this message. You can customize it here. Enter contact us text for one-time purchases or purchases that cannot be canceled. For example, if you set this to show all transactions and you display even the one-off products, so in that case, instead of the cancellation button, DAP is going to display contact us text. And here you can enter the URL of the page where you want the contact us text to link. For example, if you say contact us here, you can enter the URL of the page to which this should be linked. And you can publish your contact us form on this page so they can contact you through that form. All right, cancellation options. Do you want to show a cancellation button? Yes. Cancellation messages. So here you can customize all the text, success, failed cancellation, confirmation, all of that text. All right, moving on, cancel button customizer. So there is a button customizer here. This is the button that's going to show up in the front end so your users can cancel their subscription. So here you can customize the button. Currently that's the only option, so you can customize the button, and here is the button customizer, and that's it as far as the cancellation options. And you can also configure your cancellation shortcode to display a pause resume button. So the way this will work is if you set this to yes, you can customize the pause messages, you can customize the resume messages here, and pause button customizer. So the pause button is going to show up next to the cancellation button. So instead of canceling their subscription, if your users just want to pause the subscription, just want to put it on hold for a bit, they can do that using the pause button. So when they click on it, it's going to pause their subscription in the payment processor, And just want to let you know the pause and resume options. These only work with PayPal and Stripe at the time of this recording. It does not work with Authorize.net. So just be aware of that. If you use Authorize.net to sell your subscriptions, then don't enable this option because it's not going to work with Authorize.net. So there is a pause button customizer, there is a resume button customizer. So the way the pause and resume options work is if users pause their subscription, the button will switch to resume, and they can click to resume it. And if they resume it, then it's going to switch back to pause in case they want to pause it again in future. So that's it, and go ahead and save your shortcode. All right, so here you can see it gives you the cancellation page URL and the cancellation shortcode. And DAP is going to automatically add this shortcode on that page. But if you want to remove it from the page and add it to your own page builder, or if you want to publish it on a different page, that's fine. So I'm going to click on this and show you how this looks in the front end. All right, so this is how it looks by default. So what I'm going to do now is just going to take out this shortcode from the regular WordPress editor. I'm going to use my page builder and insert it there and show you how it looks. So you can see here, this is the WordPress editor. I'm going to remove the shortcode from here, update. I'm going to launch Thrive Architect, which is my page builder, and insert the shortcode there. Because all member pages in DAP, they are all shortcode based, it gives you great flexibility because now you can design your pages however you want and then just insert the shortcode wherever you want the table to show up. So that's what I'm going to do now. Just to show you how this looks, I'm going to just insert the shortcode here and center it and get rid of these things from here and show you how this looks now. So you can see here, this is how it looks. All right, so you can create a member-facing cancellation page in no time. It's really easy, and because it's all shortcode based, you can design your pages however you want it to look and publish the shortcode wherever you want it to appear. And you can have a cancellation page where users can self-cancel or pause or resume their subscription in no time. All right, so let's go ahead and test this. I'm just logged in as a user who has access to this product. I'm going to first test pause and resume. I'm going to pause the subscription, show you what happens, then resume it and show you what happens, and then we'll go ahead and cancel it and see what happens. So let's go ahead and pause the subscription. Are you sure? Yes. Your subscription is now paused, and the page will reload and you will see the pause button switches to resume, right? So now it says resume because the subscription is in a paused state. So let's go ahead and take a look in the back end and see what it shows in the orders page. So this is the DAP payment orders page, and you can see here the payment status now says paused. Subscription is now in a paused state. So let's go ahead and resume it now and see what happens. So your customer's subscription is paused. They are not going to be charged going forward until they resume their subscription, right? It's on hold. All right, so let's go ahead and resume it now and see what happens. Resume. Are you sure? Sure. And now it switches back to pause, right? Because the subscription has now resumed. Your users will be charged again. But if they want to pause it, they can just click this button to pause it. And so let's go ahead and check in the back end again and see if it now says resumed. You can see here it says payment status resumed. Subscription has now resumed. So all right, so now let's go ahead and test cancellation. I'm going to click on cancel to cancel the subscription. Are you sure? Yes. Subscription cancellation completed. Page reloads, and now you can see here the pause resume option is no longer there because the cancellation has happened. The subscription is now canceled and the cancel button is not there. In its place, you see this text that says canceled, and this text is configurable in the back end. When you create the shortcode, you can say what you want this text to be. So that's it. That's how easy it is for your users to just log in and find all their subscriptions and cancel it themselves if they want to cancel, or they can pause or resume it if that's what they want to do. And again, this is not going to work. The pause and resume is not going to work if you use Authorize.net. So be sure not to enable this option in the backend. If you use Authorize.net, at least that's how it works right now. In future, we'll likely add support for Authorize.net, but currently it does not support Authorize.net. So when you use the pause resume button, use it only if you connect to Stripe or PayPal. All right. I hope this was helpful. My name is Veena Prashant. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.